Driven by the idealism and values his Aunt May and late Uncle Ben taught him, young Peter Parker embraced journalism as a force to fight evil and give powers to the innocent and helpless. But in a town so rotten, journalism can only do so much, and when Peter gets beaten by a radioactive spider, he gains the power and strength of a spider and reborns as the Spider-Man. But in New York City, a new criminal powerhouse has taken over the underworld. The Crime Master, with his face behind a mask. The Crime Master operates with impunity. Nobody knows who he is, and everyone is terrified of his brutal methods and his unstoppable enforcer, the Sandman. So now, it's Spider-Man's duty to save the people of New York City from the Crime Master and his terror. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 1 of Spiderman Noir, Eyes Without a Face. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The year is 1933. 8 months ago, Spider-Man took down the Goblin and it left a power vacuum. Now there's a new boss in town, the Crime Master. He is killing off all of his rivals and dumping their bodies on the steps of the Bureau's office. It's like he wants to show the law that he is untouchable. So it's time somebody proved him wrong. So to get his location, Spidey engages himself with a group of criminals. After taking down all of them, Spidey then approaches the remaining mobster and forces him to reveal the location of Crime Master's hideout. Soon Spidey arrives at the location in an abandoned theater and he feels there is something wrong about this place as that goon easily gave up this location. Exploring the whole place, as Spidey removes the curtain, he finds a dozen of dead bodies of mobsters, most of them mutilated beyond recognition. On the other side, in a secret location, a crime boss, Donato Moriti, meets with the Crime Master, as now he's ruling the underworld, so Crime Master demands Donato the 30% of his receipts. In return, he will offer him the safety. But hearing this, Donato begins to laugh, and as he mocks him by saying that even the Goblin never took 30% and they respected each other. And what is this man? A 2-bit punk hides his face behind a mask, and as he spits on his face, it drives him really mad, and by Crime Master's command, his right-hand man, Sandman, grabs Donato by the head and smashes him like a watermelon. Meanwhile, Spidey is getting frustrated about his research on the Crime Master, so he decides to visit Felicia Hardy, the owner of the Blackcat nightclub. Seeing Peter in tension, Felicia asks him about the reason of his arrival, so Peter tells her he wants her help about the information on the Crime Master since she has so many underworld customers coming into her place, but Felicia refuses to help him. Peter tries to convince her that this man has killed a lot of people. Yes, they are all bad, but still, he is killing the people of his city and he will not stand by watching them getting slaughtered. But Cat still refuses as she don't work for any loss. She doesn't care about this Crime Master as he never hurt her, so she rejects to help Peter, and as she asks the other reason of his arrival, she then seduces Peter into sleeping the night with her. The next morning, Peter wakes up and Felicia tells him to leave. Peter thought they could spend the whole day together, but Felicia informs Peter she is not a nice girl. She runs the hottest club in town. She used to be an exotic dancer. So Felicia advises Peter to find a good girl, get married, settle down, and when he needs a little excitement, then he can visit her. Feeling rejected and downhearted, Peter decides to visit his Aunt May's soup kitchen, where he meets with Mary Jane and she informs him about the Robertsons who are on the upstairs with May. So after meeting with them, Peter takes Robbie along with him and they start to walk in the streets. So Robbie tells Peter he is working on a story about Dr. Otto Octavius, a government-funded scientist who is doing secret experiments on Ellis Island. But the problem is, Otto is rejecting the interview as he might hate the Negroes, as Robbie is a reporter for the Negro World newspaper. So he asks Peter's help, as he is a reporter at Daily Bugle and also a science case. So Peter agrees to use his connections to get Robbie inside Otto's facility. 3 days later, they are on a ferry crossing the harbor. Once they arrive on the island, the two meet with Dr. Kurt Connors, who bring them inside the facility and he tells them not to take any pictures of the experiments. So they agree and then they arrive into a lab where they meet with Dr. Otto Octavius, who is in a wheelchair with 6 mechanical arms attached to his spines. Otto then gives them a tour of his lab and shows them his experiment subject, a monkey whose brain is attached with many electrodes. And the monkey is in so much pain as Otto is testing the effects of different stimuli of brains in order to create medicines to help the humankind and stop many diseases, especially mental illness and hereditary disease. Peter is amazed by Otto's work, but Robbie is disgusted by his act of cruelty, and he also feels there is something off about Otto. As he informs Peter, he wants to do a little more research, and when he is done, he will tell him everything. But the danger is only beginning, as on Ellis Island, a boat lands and it loaded with a dozen of black people for Otto's experiment, and this human cargo is supplied by the crime master. And with that, the chapter 1 of Spiderman Noir, Eyes Without a Face, comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share your thoughts on the comment section down below, and please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.